Welcome to the official Game Player's look at games for the Game Boy system. You'll discover new hints, tips, and secrets for Batman, Double Dragon, The Castlevania Adventure, Final Fantasy Legend, and Wizards and Warriors 10. This Game Player's strategy tape is full of hints, tips, and playing strategies. To get the most from this tape, we suggest you first read the manual that comes with the cartridge and also have some experience playing the game. Good luck from the editors and game players at Game Players Magazines. In Batman, blast the darker blocks. You'll uncover special weapons and other items you need. Here at the beginning, you'll find a gun. You can restore lost energy by grabbing hearts that are also hidden behind dark blocks. To get this one, shoot the block with the heart and the one right under it, then fall to safety. Then jump quickly to avoid this gunman's fire. You can avoid most of the action in this area by traveling on the blocks above. The wave gun's shots will go through barrels and other objects. With this gun, you can destroy enemies before they can get at you. If you stay up on the blocks at the end of this stage, you can get these extra items. The bat shield can really come in handy. Use your bat shield to kill enemies without ever firing a shot. Get right above them and let them walk right into your circle of destruction. Don't miss this heart. You'll probably need it by the time you get here. At the beginning of stage 1-3, duck and fire until the first enemies appear on the screen. Take them on one at a time until it's okay to move on. Don't waste a life trying to get things you can't reach. When you take Jack on, it's best to have a bat bullet gun, so you can hit him twice with each shot. You can avoid most of his shots by ducking, and you can escape his deadly touch by jumping over him. Jump quickly and carefully on these columns to avoid the falling boulders. You can also jump far enough to make a boulder fall and then jump back before it hits you. This capsule will make your bat shield rotate faster. It's easiest to destroy these blocks and then jump to safety. Use the lower dark blocks as a step up to the higher one. Then you can take what's behind the bottom blocks. Some of these platforms will let you avoid a lot of danger. Don't miss the weapon up here. It's very powerful. Also, when you've been hit, use your moment of invincibility to do your dirty work. Don't overlook the free man down here. Here in the Batwing stage, you have to keep the fire button down. Watch out for the ships that sneak up from behind. Shoot these blimps as soon as they appear. Otherwise, the screen will be full of bullets. After the blimps, be ready for this huge plane to attack from behind. Don't try to aim at the plane. Just keep firing while you dodge the oncoming fire. The plane will take care of itself. When the helicopter flies onto the screen, zip down to the bottom left, then gradually slip through its fire. When the corner turrets begin to shoot, pull back to the bottom left side of the screen and dodge their bullets. Ignore the turrets and keep blasting away at the copter. Destroy these planes as soon as they appear. It's not easy to handle several at once. You can dodge the missiles by moving from left to right and back again while holding down the fire button. This flying menace has pretty predictable firing patterns. Fly circles around it and destroy it with your bat power. You'll be better off taking the high road here in Stage 4-1. A wave gun will let you take care of these cannons with no problem. If you stay on the ground, you can eliminate all of these enemies by ducking and shooting. If you try to get above them, their shots will follow you. There's an invisible block near the end of level 4-1 that will help you get an extra man. Level 4-2 is the most difficult yet. You're forced to keep moving to the right, so keep firing and stay as far ahead as possible. Don't even waste time getting items behind dark blocks. Just keep moving and clear a safe path. You'll have to shoot this block, or you won't make the jump. Once you've made it through this level, you haven't got far to go before you can bring peace back to Gotham City. Good luck! In the Game Boy version of Double Dragon, you can use all of your combat moves from the very beginning. You don't have to earn them as you did in the original game. You'll recognize the same set of weapons here as in the NES game. Take a few swings and take out a few enemies with this baseball bat. Once you enter this warehouse, you'll need to deal with the Williams inside. Flip them into the bottomless pit. Either punches or kicks will defeat this Abobo as long as you deliver them correctly. Punches are a safer bet, especially for beginners. Kicks, however, will kill him quicker. Whichever technique you choose, keep changing your position so you can lure the Abobo into your striking range. In Mission 2, you'll face more Lopars than you did in Mission 1. Hit them hard with deadly combination moves, like the spin kick with the over-the-shoulder throw. Also, use your surroundings to help you. Remember, kicking and throwing your enemies off ledges is allowed. When you get ready to leap over the conveyor belt on the left, keep in mind that it will move and try to push you back off. These Lindas carry whips. Knock one out of their hands and pick up the handle. Now give them the other end. Elevator going down. Climb off at the bottom floor and get ready for trouble. This creep's holding dynamite, so watch out. Your kicks should defuse him. When his friend comes down the ladder, surprise him with a spin kick. Now start scaling the building. The Chintai warrior moves fast. Surprise is still the name of the game. As soon as he comes through the door, kick him. Then trap him in a corner with spinning jump kicks. There's an ambush planned for you. Guess where your enemy will land and be ready when he gets there. Hopping across this broken bridge isn't so tough, but be careful. A Linda is waiting for you on the other side. Sling her and the other Linda into the water with your overhead throws. A swift kick will make this punk drop the boulder on his own head. Pick the rock up and aim it at the two of them. Instead of challenging this abobo where it's most narrow, why not back off a bit and give yourself more room? If you're positioned just right, you should be able to kick him off with no problem. It looks like you've come to the end of the line, but have you really? A leap of faith will give you the answer. There's no time for small talk when you meet these Chintai on the bridge. They're tough. Your best shot is to separate them. The first Chintai you kill will be replaced by a knife-carrying warrior. That knife could be your best friend if you get a chance to use it. Phew, that was some workout. Climbing the rock wall and crossing the pits should be a little easier. These Lopars mean you no good. Think of them as practice for the abobo to come. If you can get rid of him and get through that door, you'll be transported to the second stage of Mission 3. When you arrive at the second stage of Mission 3, you'll be greeted by more Lopars. Deal with them as you have the others of their kind. Then take their boulder. It looks like you'll need it. Here's an easy and simple way to dodge falling spikes. When you first see them coming down, take a few steps in the opposite direction. Turn back around when the coast is clear. Now this rock is after you. Jump carefully and it won't crush you. While fighting the abobo boss of Mission 3, don't forget that this ledge disappears piece by piece. One final hint from Mission 4. As you leap from platform to platform here, land with a jump kick. This will shake up any Lindas hanging around. You're on your own from here on out. Good luck! Game Players Sports for Kids. Packed with action photos, great games, and the latest stories in sports. It's the magazine written especially for kids like you. Every issue delivers the players, the action, all the sports, all year long. Read about what's rad hot across the country. Find out what kids just like you are doing in sports. Stay in tune with what's happening when and where. It's all in Game Players Sports for Kids. Get 6 bi-monthly issues for only $11.95 by calling toll-free. Order your subscription today. Welcome to a world of danger and adventure. Start cleaning up Castlevania by zapping this little creature. It should only take one hit from one of your stronger whips. Nobody wants to be run over by a rolling eyeball. Grab this invincibility cross, and you'll be protected against them. When you see a bird flying above you, turn around and wait for it to swoop down at you. Then pop it with your whip. The best way to keep from getting steamrolled is to get out of the way. Climb up here and let the eyeball pass. Get the cross by jumping off the rope and swinging your whip. Try to save your most powerful whip for this stage. Using it is the only way you'll be able to get this one up. The jumps are pretty tricky. Get to the edge of this ledge before you leap over to the falling blocks. Then jump down and move to the right. Do this quickly or it's a long way down. Once you land on this block, take aim against this pesky bat. If you ignore him, he won't go away, and he could make you fall. You're not as big as this opponent, but you are faster. Use your speed to outmaneuver him. Wait until he makes it to the right side. Hop down and let him have it. He'll chase you, but you can beat him to the left side. You may need to do this a couple of times. This torch has an invincibility cross. You can use it to kill the bats to come. And that's how you get the torch. Your whip has to be at its strongest to knock out the bouncing ball. The higher path is safer. It's also a great place to score some quick hearts. As soon as you step on this platform, be ready for it to fall. Keep the right button pressed and jump off the platform when it reaches the bottom level. When you're crossing the bridge, the giant eyeballs will explode and cause holes to appear in the bridge if you hit them with your whip. So don't hit the eyes coming toward you, just the ones sneaking up from behind. Get as close as you can to the ones ahead and leap over them. Here you want to climb down the right rope. And now the left. This weird creature spits out a lot of bouncing balls. Better hurry down and put it out of business. These boys mean to hurt you with their boomerangs, coming and going. Either duck or jump out of the boomerang's path, then lay into them with your whip. Don't forget to watch for the boomerang coming back at you. Now you've got to play exterminator. Stay at the bottom right so you can kill these creatures as soon as they show themselves. When they hop down at you, give them a whip welcome. Although you do want this torch, you don't want to catch a spike in your head. Jump up from one step down. This ceiling will try to crush you like a grape. Ruin its plans by ducking under the gap section. Now come over here and shut the whole thing down. You may be tempted to stop for this torch. That mistake could cost you your life. Head for the gap and wait until the ceiling rises. The torch will still be there. Don't hang around here. The floor's rising. Climb as high as you can on this rope so you can make it safely to your landing spot. Ignore this slug. You've got better things to do, like traveling across these blocks. Timing's really important in the Castlevania adventure. Make sure you see all 3 of these blocks before you start scaling them. If you don't, you may not have enough room to jump. Used to be only the floor moved toward you. Now you've got a wall chasing you. Forget about stopping for torches. You can't spare the time. Better get a move on. Don't climb all the way to the top of each rope. About halfway up will be fine. Also make sure you have a powerful whip for this level. Ready to go to a secret room? Climb to this spot and jump into the wall. The 3 torches will give you 1 heart, 1 power-up for your whip, and 1 extra life. If a level's main enemy kills you and you have no lives left, go back down the rope and return to that secret room. Grab an extra life here so you won't have to play the whole level over. Now you're back and ready for action. Move to the bottom left. This is a good place for you to wail with your whip. During this stage, you need to move carefully by the soldiers. You know some will come out and attack you, but which ones? Remember that boomerangs make round trips. Don't get too close to the edge, just close enough to strike. It's easy to get around in this room. Just use the platforms as they come to you. Be sure you don't jump into the spikes above. One, 2, 3. Here's another room where timing is the key to success. You may need to pause for a second, but never stop moving for long as you travel through Castlevania. Your first decision in Final Fantasy Legend is a crucial one. Choose a character that's strong and has the most hit points. Remember, you'll be able to pick up teammates later, so plan ahead. Stop and talk to everyone early in the game. The people you encounter will send you in the right direction. At the guild, choose characters that will add variety to your party. Each character has different attacks and specialties, so experiment with a few of them before starting your adventure. Mixing different types of characters will give you all the abilities you need to win. The tower that leads to paradise is easy enough to find, but it's not easy to enter. You have a lot of ground to cover before this tower can be unlocked. The sub-screens allow you to use items, heal characters, and much more. Check the sub-screens often to keep an eye on your party's statistics. After leaving the safety of the first town, get ready to be attacked at random. Of all your foes, a lizard will be the easiest to handle. Don't let the size of this goblin fool you. He's as easy to fight as the lizard, so fight him the same way. Don't waste any special items on this guy. Final Fantasy Legend lets you save your game. Take advantage of this feature often. Then if you get killed, you'll only have a few steps to retrace. This fly may seem easy to beat when you first start attacking it, but when it puts its nail into action, you might lose quite a few hit points. However, if you stick to the fight, you're sure to outlast the fly. Ambush. An attack from these three creatures can be deadly if you're not careful. Take out the lizard first, the Asagaru next, then finish off the skeleton. It's a good idea to heal your party after this fight, too. Sometimes after winning a battle, you'll win some meat. In this case, it's lizard meat. If you eat it, it might do nothing, or it might turn you into a lizard. Wait until you're really powerful before taking on this albatross. His flying abilities make him hard to attack, so he'll be a difficult enemy to destroy. When you've built up a large stock of gold, return to the first city to do a little shopping. Weapons are available in the first store, while the other shop will let you build up your character's strengths. Travel to the right and up from the first town to reach the second. There you'll find out about a good king with a bad problem. Rush to his aid. The king tells you that his would-be queen is being forced to turn down his marriage proposal. It will be worth your while to help the king. Travel south from the castle to find the village where the king's lady is. Be sure to stop by the healer's stand to be cured. Pay attention to this tip. It's very important. Check out this new shop in the same town. This is a good time to upgrade your weapons and items, if you have the gold. The king's girlfriend says that if she doesn't marry the leader of a group of bandits, everyone in her village will be killed. Now your mission is clear. Just past the king's girlfriend is a house of life. If any of your party has been killed, he can be brought back to life here. Travel southwest from the girl's village to find the bandits' cave. The bandits that roam around inside the cave are hard to beat, so it's best not to take them on directly. This part of the game is tricky, so save your game before entering the cave. The bandit leader will turn into a poisonous frog when you meet him. He may sound dangerous, but he's really not much competition. Make your way to the upper right corner of the bandits' hideout to find their treasure room. But be careful, the treasure is heavily guarded. After telling the maiden the good news, travel back to the king's castle. Once the king can marry his queen, he will reward you with some very valuable armor. When the leader of your party wears this armor, his defense will go up 20 points. This will be especially important later on. The zombies in caves and caverns may not take long to kill, but they have a very powerful attack, so keep your defense up. Southwest of this castle is another castle. The king here has a shield you want, but you probably won't be able to get it now. Leave it for a while and come back later. West of that castle is a new town. There's another valuable House of Life here. Remember where the statue is located. You'll return to it when you have all 3 legendary items. Stop in the pub for a rest and a chat. The 3 albatrosses have some information you'll want to hear. Just to the right of the pub is another shop. Here you can buy the punch weapon. It can come in handy, and you can use it 99 times. Save your game often in this area because these enemies are dangerous. Don't be afraid to run and avoid tough combat. You may want to avoid the karateka now, but if you do take it on, stick with your punches. The only way to get the sword from the king is to fight him to the death for it. Now you can return to the second king's castle, but you'll find that he's been killed. The minister wants to frame you with the murder, so start killing off his guards. With the guards out of the way, just chase after the minister. Now you can claim the shield. When you have the 3 items you need, return to the statue. Be sure not to save your game at this point unless you have high experience levels. Here you'll be given a sphere, and you'll be attacked by the strongest enemy yet. Fight to the death, and your quest will be over. When you need the best game news and playing strategies, pick up Game Players magazines. Game Players Strategy Guide to Nintendo Games gives you great hints and tips for all the hottest NES and Game Boy games. And Game Players magazine covers winning strategies for all kinds of new games, for every type of system. Have Game Players magazine or Game Players Strategy Guide to Nintendo Games delivered right to your door and save money too. Get 12 issues of either magazine for only $17.95. That's a savings of 50% off the newsstand price. Or save 58% by ordering 24 issues for $29.95. Operators are standing by, so call today. Game Players magazines show you how to play to win. Call 1-800-222-9631. In the beginning of Wizards and Warriors, you'll want to go left instead of right. You can find a valuable key and an extra man. There's an extra life in this chest, but it's hard jumping over to it. Jump on the cloud and float until it's just below the ledge. Then jump to the chest. Duck before exiting through this door. There's an arrow on its way. Jumping to this ledge is pretty hard, and once you're there, don't celebrate too early. Avoid the cannonball by ducking as soon as you land. In level 1-2, move slowly and take on your enemies one at a time. If you move too quickly, you'll have a lot of work on your hands. The bat in level 1-3 flies in a simple pattern. When it drops from the top of the screen, be ready to attack from the top left ledge. When the bat comes on from the right, drop to the lower ledge and wait for it to fly off again. Keep doing this and you'll wear the bat out. Be sure to get these boots. You won't be able to jump some of the pits without them. Stand here and keep swinging your sword. The spider will crawl right to his death. Level 2-2 is an easy one, if you skip it. Grab the key and jump to the hidden ledge on the left. You'll end up in level 2-3 the easy way. Move to higher ground before taking on these small skulls. From here, you can take on one skull at a time. Move to the left slowly and keep swinging your sword. Jump when this huge skull begins to open its mouth, then push left as he opens wide. In level 1-2, use this floating platform to jump over the left wall. Fuel up with this much-needed meat, and grab the gems too. The key to the chest is still farther left, so jump off the screen onto the wall as you did before. Near the end of level 2-0, jump from the platform onto the top of the wall. There you'll find a hidden gun. There's an extra man in this chest in level 2-1. Don't worry if you can't see a place to land here in level 2-2. Time your jump over the skull and you'll make it across the gap. But you're not safe for long. Jump quickly to avoid the next skull. Move slowly in the beginning of level 3-0. The enemies will walk to a certain place and turn around. Stay just out of their range and keep stabbing at them. You don't want to rush through here either. Jump on the platform when it's low to avoid the flying knife. Then jump to the left edge of the floor where the axes can't reach you. There's a key and an extra life to the left of the dragon statue. You've got all the time you need for these jumps, so go to exactly where you want to be before each jump. Level 3-1 is a difficult one, even for the mighty Kuros. 2 flying knives await you at the start, and these jumps are difficult enough without the bats. You'll have to wield your sword well to make it through this level. Once you get to this platform in level 3-2, you'll have to predict when the rocks will shoot out. When it's clear, jump quickly until you reach stable ground. Move to the right and take on these guys like you did before. Beyond this door is a bonus stage with plenty of useful items. Two hits from this big head will sap the life out of you. His jumps are hard to predict, but if you keep your guard up, you'll outlast him. If you like this game tape, you'll love Game Player's Pro Tip Hotline. Now you can hear the tips you want to know just by pushing a button on your telephone. Each week, our Game Players experts choose the best hints and tips for 3 hot games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Just dial and select which secrets you want to hear. Every week, we'll change the games and the hints. Try it today. $1.25 for the first minute, 75 cents each additional minute. Don't forget to ask your parents' permission before calling. Call 1-900-740-7000.